And talk a brief about meditation in the 60-minute session. But yes, one thing is definitely sure that regular practice is done, and you as a student should be open to address any question even after the initiation. Sometimes what happens that these initiations limit your mind. They say, oh, just do it, continue to do it. No, don't ask me. If you have those problems, continue to do it. No, you must address my problems. Carmela knows, Irina knows. I've been guiding meditation almost now 5 years here. But I'm always ready to open to address your issues. That is very important. Initially, I think Shanti meditation, but now today is Yantra Mantra meditation. It's again a Tantra tradition. So Yantra means the geometrical designs, and they represents the archetypes of our higher consciousness. So we will use a very simple Yantra, and we will also use simple mantra. Tra, you see that? Tra in yantra and tra in mantra. They mean removal, annihilation, dropping of ignorance. What is ignorance? That limits our mind, that causes the stress and the suffering. So by the help of yantra and the mantra, when we remove the ignorance that causes the suffering, it becomes yantra and the mantra meditation. That is what we are doing. Keep a smile on your face. Where are you here? Arina, you are good?
I'm good.
Yeah. So we have almost 6 to 7 different steps. But yes, Daniel, it may take a couple of sessions to really understand, but whatever you understand, you can do the practice at your home, especially in yantra and mantra meditation, because we don't retain the breath. Yes, we don't retain the breath in this practice of meditation, so there are no issues. But yes, you must address your experiences and your queries. So if you don't address, then it is your responsibility. So yantra and the mantra meditation, every meditation has a couple of fundamentals. Leave aside yantra. It must help you to take your mind inside. What is meditation? It is a self-discovery, where the self lies inside you. Can I, as a teacher, implant the self in you? No. The meaning of initiation is only meant that it helps you and your mind to move inside. The steps in the initiation should act as a reminder that no, I have to practice meditation, I have to evolve, I have to progress, I have to move into peace. So in ancient days, those traditional masters used to give the initiation. There is nothing mysticism involved into it. So in this meditation, the first 3 steps are unique that I have been guiding, and the next 3 steps are also unique in a way. The first 3 steps helps you to release the energy from the unconsciousness and gives you a glimpse of the state of mindfulness. The next 3 steps not only engages the mind, but it helps you to color the mind with an aspiration of the higher consciousness, so that you can awaken into the meditation consciousness. So let us start. Eyes are closed. You can lie down or you can sit, Daniel. This is the beauty of the initiation. You can do even while lying down.
Lay down.
Don't worry about it.
Amazing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't think that while sitting you will be doing better. Remember, it is your bed. But if you disturb your physical posture while sitting, then you fail. So check yourself. It is good to lie down or it is good to practice while sitting.
How long is that?
It is almost 50 minutes.
15?
50. 50. But then don't force yourself during the practice. No, I have to show to Acharya that I am sitting for 50 minutes.
No.
You have to be natural. Like Carmela can do it. Mm-hmm. But if you cannot do it, you do it while lying down as they are doing.
I think I'll try down.
No conflict. If there is a conflict, better to lie down. Then it means there is some doubt. Eyes are closed, and then we will talk later deeply about meditation. So eyes are closed, looking deep inside your forehead. Put your right hand on the belly, the left hand on the chest. Lips remain together. And start breathing long and fast, breathing both into the belly and the chest for a minute, looking deep inside the forehead. Looking deep inside the forehead, continue. Long and hissing breath. But first you inhale into the belly, inhale into the chest. Continue. Deep, long, hissing breath. Yes, that is good, Irina. That is the way. Yes, Carmela, it's happening. I'm looking for a rhythmic, long and hissing breath. And that takes time. That's why I divide this meditation in stages. The meditation remains the same, but the stages are different. You inhale into the belly, then into the rib cage. Again you exhale from the belly, from the rib cage. And stop it, bring the hands down, do nothing. Now bring the hands down on the floor, do nothing. Total stillness in the body. And from that stillness you move to the breath. Start looking and becoming aware of the moving breath, no change, and counting of the breath. Mentally. Breath is going in 1, breath is coming out 1. We are doing the first 3 steps in 3 stages. We are already moving in advanced stages. This is also the second stage of this meditation. So you are simply counting the breath, but make sure you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. The moment the rate and the rhythm of the breath changes, you know why? Something from the subconscious and the unconscious mind wants to take over you. And that is what we want to get rid of in all meditation practices. So should we control it? No, you just flow naturally, counting the breath. If it changes, look at it. It will stop by its own. The Tantra meditation have a very active steps. This is the middle level of activity that we do in Tantra meditation. In and doing nothing. Remain aware and do nothing. When you are in a state of doing nothing, you are actually in the state of mindfulness. Don't worry even if the cell phone rings. We are independent of anything outside. Let it happen. By mistake, if you left it, you are simply aware of the body stillness and the sensation. You are simply aware of the moving breath, and you also have a glimpse that the mind has started living within. 3 centers are important. My master used to say only the 2 centers, but when I started teaching, I realized that I must help you tap the 3 centers, the center of the wisdom and the center of the emotion and the center of the action. So now we will release the inbuilt inhibitions. We will do the practice for the center of emotion. Put both your hands on the chest. Look deep inside the heart and start breathing long and fast breathing into the chest. Long, fast breathing into the chest. Yes, that is the rhythmic breath. You hear the noise of the rhythmic breath and follow that. Yes, I'm not naming the person who is doing the best, but you hear the noise of the rhythmic breath. That is the way. Continue, please. Continue, please. Wonderful. Continue. 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 And stop it. Bring the hands down again on the floor. Become aware of the stillness in the body and look at the breath mentally, the moving breath. No change. And start counting the breath mentally. When the breath goes in 1. When it comes out 1. Why we are counting? We engage the mind to live within. Why to engage the mind to live within? That is essential to all meditation. That if your mind is not living, how it will discover the real self? But if you start imagination with a focus on something, what will happen? Hallucination. Then your mind is totally distracted, but you will enjoy that hallucination. And that is what I never do it. I will never ask you to do it. In all practices of my meditation, you are always free from all the dangers. If you understand the practice, follow it regularly and address all your questions. And now do nothing, remain as you are. When you are in the state of doing nothing, what happens? You awaken to the stillness and the sensation in the body. There is no need to change that state of the body. That is why I ask you to do the practice while lying down as long as you can, until the inner mind says, no, yes, I can do it while sitting. You are there. Then you are aware of the breath going in and out. You are also aware of the something within. Doesn't that indicate the mind is living within? That is it. We are equal participants. We practice together, consciously. And that's why there is no danger. And now the third step, put both your hands on the belly. Focus your mind, look deep inside the belly and start breathing long and the fast breathing into the belly only. Constantly looking inside the belly. You are breathing in and out from the belly only, no movement in the chest. With a smile on the face, lips together. I know when it takes time, it takes some time, couple of weeks before you actually start breathing rhythmically. That I said with the Carmela and Irina, they are wonderful. Daniel, and yes, it takes time, so don't worry, but continue doing it. I'm watching you. I just pointed you out. Even this will help. And leave the practice, bring the hands down. Bring the tip of the index finger and the thumb together with a gentle pressure on the floor. And the tip of the tongue is lying inside the lower middle teeth. Lips together. Body stillness, you are aware, and start counting the breath. The breath is going in one, out one. But remember, do not change the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Tantra tradition is a unique spiritual discipline. It gives you more than 1,000 practices of meditation based on your temperament, your level of evolution, your level of awareness. You find difficulty in sitting for a longer period, Tantra says, okay, do in whatever position you want to do it. You want to do while standing, you can do it. Gradually, first it takes your mind inside, and then the mind does not pose any issue to the body and you can sit for a longer period. Let the time come. That is the real initiation. You're counting the breath. And now stop the counting of the breath. Do nothing. Just do nothing. Tomorrow we do Kundalini meditation. Both have their own uniqueness. That is more active. This is active and then moves into the state of passivity. That's how you can engage the mind to move within to a level where you can transcend it. You are aware of the breath now. Now we expand the mind, and by expansion we move the mind within. That is the key principle I use from the Tantra in this meditation. Remind yourself you are in the state of sensation and the stillness in the body. You are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. You are aware of the moving breath. Second point of awareness, you feel the sensation of the breath when it goes in and comes out. Third point, you do not change the rate in the rhythm of the breath. That is one of the many keys of this meditation, this step. 3-pointed awareness, you already know it. 4-point of awareness now. The moment the breath goes in, look inside, see inside the forehead in the space. Here, the point of hallucination and point of clarity both can work. What I said, see inside the forehead the moment the breath goes in. If the mind says what to see, then it starts imagining you are ready to go into the hallucination. A very subtle point. How do I understand? Have you seen the tiger? Instantly your mind says yes. Did you ask me how to imagine what a tiger is? No. Same thing applies here. Breath goes in, you look inside the forehead in the space. The breath comes out, you look inside the forehead in the space. And now when the breath goes in, see the triangle inside the forehead. Breath comes out, see the triangle inside the forehead. The triangle is one of the most important yantra. A simple awareness, my friend. I did not say you to focus or imagine or make any effort at all. Good. Now, move your breath and the mind on a triangle when it goes in, when it comes out. How? When the breath is going in, move the mind on a triangle inside the forehead. When the breath comes out, move the mind on a triangle, as if the breath moves in a triangular tunnel with the mind. Done. Now, when the breath and the mind moves on a triangle, drop the mantra, aim. The mantra is aim. Aim is a Sanskrit word, mentally. Breath goes in, mind looks at the one side of a triangle, you drop aim. You are aware of the other two sides that are blank. Breath comes out, you drop the mantra, aim on one side of a triangle. The two sides remain blank, of which you are aware. The way I am aware that you are doing the practice of meditation, and I still see lot of empty space in the studio. Same thing. Breath in the mind goes in, drop one aim, and the two sides are blank. Now drop two aim on two sides of a triangle inside the forehead, each when the breath goes in and comes out. You are dropping. I'm not asking you to make an effort. Breath is going in casually. Your mind touches the triangle inside, drop, aim, aim. One side still is blank. Breath comes out, aim, aim. On two sides, the third side remains blank. Quite an easy. You want to go to California, you sit in the airplane, you board it, and then you are relaxed. You're chatting, you're reading, and after some time you land. Exactly the same thing. So we started chatting with the mind, aim, with a triangle, with an awareness, at least you are always aware that you are inside the plane. Same thing. That much we are doing. The triangle, the movement of the mind, the breath, and the mantra will do the rest. Now you drop 3, aim 1 on each side of a triangle when the breath goes in, and the 3 aim when the breath is coming out on each side of a triangle that you see inside the forehead. It is a wonderful practice. Those who want to start a journey, even though I consider Shanti meditation is one of the best that I use to guide you all. And doing nothing, you're deeper than the state of mindfulness. You're awakened to the stillness and the calmness in the body, the numbness. Sometimes you experience the freezing of the body. You may feel as if the body is rising up. Don't relate it to any kind of hallucination. It is because the mind is going deeper within, transcending the physical consciousness. And now become aware of the breath again, looking at the breath. One-pointed awareness of the breath that is moving Second point, feeling the sensation. Third point, that you are not changing the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Fourth point, when the breath goes in, look deep inside the center of the chest, in the space when the breath goes in and comes out. You see. I did not say what to see. If I say what to see, effort is required. You will miss the practice of meditation. The answer of what comes from the science. The answer of why comes from meditation. And now the next point of awareness for expanding the mind. The breath goes in, see the triangle inside the center of the chest. And when the breath comes out, look inside the center of the chest on a triangle. You see the triangle. As I have explained, if I ask you, have you seen the tiger? Yes. Instant answer. So I'm asking, have you seen the triangle when the breath goes in inside the heart and when the breath comes out? Now move the breath and the mind together on a triangle when the breath is going in, when the breath is coming out. In the state of sensation, in the stillness, in the state of no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Now when the breath in the mind moves on a triangle inside the heart, drop the second mantra, that is Hrim. Casually drop Hrim when the breath is going in, when the breath is coming out. Our inner consciousness constantly moves, intermingles, interconnect with the wisdom, love, and will or action. But the mind interprets it wrongly and then we suffer. What we are asking the mind? Just to know that if you leave everything on the inner and the higher consciousness, you liberate yourself from a lot of stress and the suffering. In that state of the sensation and the stillness in the body, you are dropping the mantra Hrim on one side of a triangle every time the breath is going in and coming out. Now drop two mantra on two sides of a triangle. Hrim, Hrim, the third side, you are aware, remains blank when the breath goes in and also when the breath comes out. Meditation is always a conscious journey. As a teacher, me, as a student, you, both are equal participants. We both know consciously where we are moving. And I always make clear in every step that you do with me. Please continue. In the state of stillness and the calmness in the body, variety of other experiences, you feel it, you are into it, and still you are dropping to dream on two sides of a triangle. Inside the center of the chest, that is the center location of the heart of yoga. Now drop three ream inside on a triangle when the breath is going in and coming out. The breath goes in on its own without any change, and your mind drops. Ream, ream, ream. The breath is coming out, you see it. Ream, ream, ream. Ream, ream, ream. Casual awareness. I understand. I know what I mean. Casual awareness, looking at the triangle when the breath goes in or comes out, and ream, 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 ream. Oh, so easy. That's what I said. So easy to reach California. There's a bowl inside the plane, and you are there. You know. And that's how I know. By regular practice, you will also know, yes, it is possible. The conscious journey. And again, doing nothing. Remain in that state of mindfulness, in that state of sensation, in the stillness in the body. Your subconscious and unconscious mind may return with a force to move the body. You are aware, living deeper within. From there the awakening takes place. Once again you are aware of the breath, looking at the moving breath, tapping the third center of the will and the action. Second point of expansion of the mind. Feel the sensation of the breath when it goes in and comes out. Third point of awareness, no change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Fourth point, the moment the breath goes in, look inside the belly button in the space. Breath comes out, look inside the belly button in the space. The moment the breath is going in, see the triangle inside the belly button. The moment the breath comes out, see the triangle inside the belly button. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. My friends, there are generally 5 to 7 different changes or different states of the consciousness that we move during any meditation. And that you generally feel sometimes there might be an influx of the thoughts, but if you continue the journey, they disappear. Sometimes a thought takes over you. Sometimes there is a forgetfulness. Still at other times you experience falling into sleep. Sometimes you become oblivious of the outer world. That changes. Let it happen. If you fall into sleep, there is a forgetfulness. You return again to my voice and start doing. You're looking the triangle inside the belly button with every breath going in and out. Now the breath in the mind moves on a triangle inside the belly button. The mantra here is clean. The moment the breath goes in, drop the mantra clean on one side of a triangle. When the breath comes out, drop the mantra clean on one side of a triangle. No change in the rate and the rhythm of the breath. Now drop 2 mantra clean on a triangle when the breath goes in and when it comes out. You are seeing the triangle inside the belly button. You see, as the meditation progresses, I speak less. You have already engaged the mind to live within. Continue with the 2 clean inside the belly button and the triangle every time the breath goes in and comes out. There might be a variety of changes, visions and colors and the sensations in the body. Be with it. Don't change it. You are safe, free from the dangers. And now drop 3, claim 1 on each side of a triangle when the breath goes in and comes out inside the belly button. Now, do not think you are not only in the state of mindfulness, but very, very deeper state. And in that state, look again inside the forehead, see the triangle and a casual, all the 3 mantra together on a triangle. The breath is going in, aim, dream, clean. Breath is coming out, aim, dream, clean. You're dropping 1 mantra on one side of a triangle. Casual, looking and seeing. Doing nothing, remain as you are in that state of doing nothing. You are looking inside, you are awakening to a different variety of experiences that we will discuss once we return in order to progress. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. We are not in a hurry. We return in a specific way so that we remain within and still we are out. Bring the mind on the right hand. And you see, your mind goes to the right hand, you begin feeling the sensation. Release the fingers. Bring the mind on the left hand. Release the fingers. Now raise both your palms and put it on your eyes. Cover your eyes with both your palms. Open the eyes inside. Now ask the mind, what happened? What is your experience? What were the issues that you want to address? Bring your hands down and bring your hands down. You may sit up to share your experiences. Why to progress? Harina, how are you?
I'm good.
Good, I could see that.
Yes.
It was good.
Yes, my entire left side was like so numb. I couldn't, like, to the point where you feel the pain. You know.
Wonderful. Left side.
Left side. It's always left side. I mean, my both sides were, but left side was more dominantly numb.
We have been, I think, together for a long time, and outwardly you may talk of that you are a very rational person, but internally you are an emotional guy.
Not enough rational not to show my emotions.
You hide those emotions, but you are basically an emotional person. The meditation is, that's why you have a tremendous experience on the left side. Left represents that emotion, becoming numb. So, but it is helping. How are you?
I think this was better for me this time. At least I was able to see triangle. Definitely in forehead. I do have a problem with belly. And I do feel that my breath changing. I mean, I try not to change, but I'm very new. It's my third time, so you know, but
it takes time.
It was fun.
But still, you feel the progress, you feel the changes, and you know that what is not happening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
it was wonderful.
It is wonderful. I could see that. How are you, Daniel?
I'm good. I'm not sure.
What, you're not sure? Are you here?
I am. I feel really good and really relaxed. I'm just not it was bringing up I just feel like I'm a mess. But
Mess inside?
Yes.
Show me the mess inside. I'll take it out.
Okay. That was it was I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm here. I felt really good. I have a headache though.
You have a headache?
Yeah.
Hey, just come out openly. Don't shy. You tell me this is crazy meditation. I don't want to do it.
No, I like this.
But so it is.
I think I kept in part of it. I started in my head came I'm healing, and it felt It felt good.
You see, Daniel, that is what I always ask people to not to do this. Never ever think that either you are healing or there is some God, there is some goddesses, there is some spiritual power. Let us do it. Pay more attention and awareness in doing it. Why? When you do it, your mind goes deeper inside. It awakens to the higher consciousness. Even if your mind does not say that you are healing, the healing takes place.
I have a hard time. Oh my gosh, I still can't talk. I still feel like my body feels like jelly.
That's good. I could see you didn't move.
I had a hard time staying on track.
Mind was wandering.
Yes.
It's
That's
okay. It's okay.
Oh my gosh. Obviously, it must be doing something.
But what? Yes, you were lying down. I was passing on the energy to you.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, very. I was ignoring all the three. I was more focused on you. More focused on you. That's why you are feeling such a good experience. And you see that you are closer to me. Anyhow, Carmela, how are you?
Good. I had a vision. There was like a silver chain with a knife hanging, and then someone
in the heart.
Hanging down. Like
hanging
there
down.
was a knife in the chain, and then someone pulled it off me. And then there was
that's good.
Someone's cheek so softly rubbing against mine. It was so beautiful. So number 3.
Number 3, yes.
Yeah. And then a feather.
Feather is really good. We move towards kindness and compassion.
And then a dolphin, a silver dolphin on the chain too.
Chain. That's really good experiences at different level, at the emotional level, at the level of your will, and also at the level of the wisdom. Both are working very fine. You have been progressing. Very, very good. One thing that you should all remember that Daniel has brought today. I don't know what I'm feeling, and I'm feeling sleepy, down. Body was settled completely. Sometimes what happens, the body remains very still, calm, but the mind is crazy deep inside. Let it happen. So what is your goal should be during that practice? Keep the physical totally still. Why? You don't allow the mind to become more crazy moving into the body. Then there is a third layer of your existence, that is emotion. So emotion, feeling and the sensation, that emotion says, no, let me leave it, drop it. This is too much. So these emotions creates lot of issues. And if you see the body remains still, you feel the numbness and the stillness, and the emotion will drive you crazy inside. It is always good to maintain that stillness of the body. What will happen? The energy that is driving your negative emotions will be released, will move into the body, it will expand the mind. It may give you an experience as if you're rising, elevating experience, or it may give you an experience as if you are sinking into the floor. So it is, I cannot enter into you, but I can only point you out the very subtle elements of the meditation. Keep a smile on the face. Don't worry, Daniel. Where you are. So that's what I check. That's what I observe when you come regularly. You don't come, it hardly matters. But if you come, most welcome. So if you are regular, then I check. I understand your nature. I understand your nature easily. So that helps me if you share your experiences. So how come, last thing, how come that